Bangladesh is gearing up for general elections on February 12th, widely seen as the most consequential vote in decades. The polls will be held without former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's Awami League, which has been barred from participating following the student-led uprising that ended her 15-year rule. Since August 2024, the country has been governed by a caretaker administration led by Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus. Sheikh Hasina was later sentenced to death by a special tribunal over the violent crackdown on protesters and remains in exile in India. Her party has been banned from political activity. Around 127 million registered voters are eligible to cast their ballots to elect 350 members of the Jatiya Sangsad, the unicameral legislative body of Bangladesh. The main contest is between the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, which leads a multi-party coalition, and Jamaat-e-Islami, heading an alliance that includes the student-backed National Citizen Party. The National Citizen Party emerged from the 2024 protest movement that led to the fall of the previous government. What makes this election unique is that voting will be held alongside a nationwide referendum. Voters will also decide on the July National Charter, a wide-ranging reform package aimed at reshaping Bangladesh's political system. Interim leader Muhammad Yunus has said the combined vote will determine the country's direction for the next 100 years. Restoring democracy has emerged as a central theme of the campaign.
The process is totally different in this time because there is two voting things together. One is the referendum, another one is the election voting. So this referendum is totally new to us, and the thing is one yes or no with so many questions. Supposedly 39 questions in yes, one yes, another 33 questions in one no. So it is quite critical for people to give verdict on it. It is one part. Another part is they're telling that this time their foreign votes are there. The envelope ballots are there. So it would also take some time to count. They are telling, the election commission is telling. So this is totally different than the other elections, and they're telling that the counting for the envelope votes and the referendum thing, the votes. So it might take another day more. So it is totally a new thing for us in Bangladesh.
Former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has denounced the elections, calling them exclusionary and illegitimate. The vote is also being closely watched for its potential impact on Bangladesh's relations with India. Ties remain strained, with Dhaka formally seeking Hasina's extradition as she continues to live in India. New Delhi has also raised concerns over the safety and treatment of the Hindu minority in Bangladesh.
The BNP, which was also part of the movement, but is very closely aligned with Pakistan and has also got very close ties with China. And the third was the Islamist force, which was the Jamaat and others. Now, the Jamaat in particular had never had very large support base politically. But what we do find is that they have infiltrated institutions in Bangladesh at this particular point during the last 2 years or so after the protest took place, and in which they have taken over various institutions of democratic institutions and subverted them towards their objectives. And therefore, their intent towards India will have to be viewed very carefully.
As the country heads to the polls, the outcome will test Bangladesh's democratic transition and have significant implications for the wider South Asian region.